Hey, this is Beebee here with my dog Ruby. This is Butterfly Soup, and we're talking to the Babadook about our grades. I'm free this Saturday. Chinese school is on break. You can use it to study for your tests at school. I already studied for them. All of them? I finished reading all of my textbooks yesterday, or textbooks already, twice. Did you do all the practice problems? There's a fundamental misunderstanding in the way that studying is done in a lot of families, which is like, if you know all the material, you'll do fine. And it's like often the grading of tests is entirely arbitrary and based on social factors. And so if your child is not building up their social skills in addition to their academic skills, they're not going to perform as well as a student who's more well-rounded, which I think often misses a lot of people because they believe in the meritocracy lie. That is what inherently allows capitalism to function, but we're off track. Did you do all the practice problems? I did all the practice problems. Although in math, it's a little bit more clean cut. But even then, like if you fuck up in math and the teacher likes you, they'll let it slide. You know what I mean? Take that. There's nothing that could possibly be left for me to do. That's not the point. The point is that you're distracted by having a friend, and they want to keep you in line is the thing. I'll buy next year's textbooks so you can get started on those then. Yeah, exactly. It's not about doing good enough. You'll never do good enough. That sucks, Noelle. Poor baby girl. Upset, Noelle curls in bed, angrily hugging her giant snake plushie. Yeah, that's what snake plushies are for. Oh, we have no other option! We can't even just fuck around in our room! Oh no! We're reading the textbook, The Fox and the Grapes. A hungry fox saw a fine bunch of grapes hanging from a vine. He did his best to reach them by jumping as high as he could into the air, but it was all in vain, for they were just out of reach. So he gave up trying and walked away with an air of dignity and unconcern, remarking, "I thought those grapes were ripe, but now I see they are quite sour." Reading comprehension questions. Oh, I love that! Why doesn't the fox eat the grapes? He couldn't reach them. He thought he then he made up the excuse that they were sour because he couldn't reach them. Through the window, Noelle can hear someone whiffing a badminton racket outside. Why did they let us pick that? What is that? Does that have an impact? I'm nervous. Oh, that's Jinseo. Sorry. It's okay. Who the fuck is that? Who is that? It sounds like they're playing badminton in the driveway without a net. They're probably the dumb kids class. They're probably in the dumb kids class. Oh, Noelle. What does "it was all in vain" mean? It was useless. No, they're being incredibly distracting. Oh my god, did you see that? They're both laughing. Okay, well, they're having a great old time. Stupid hooligans wasting their time. I know, you're just jealous, huh, Pumpkin? Having fun? Ha! I'm above such petty unnecessities. Oh, play is important to your childhood development. They'll regret it when they're working at McDonald's someday. She's just, reciting what she's been taught, huh? That's rough. I hate sports anyway. I'm the real winner here. The primary deciding factor of success is none of the above but wealth. What's the message of the story? Ooh. It's easy to despise what you cannot have. Fascinating. What is that supposed to be? Oh, okay. I got it. I'm smart. It was about the playing going on outside. Are you on the same page? Literacy, right? We got it. It was double meaning based on the scene, which we were experiencing. Oh, shut up. Oh, God. That's so Noelle, you're up to bat. So she hates it because she doesn't think she can do it, right? Noelle grudgingly steps up to the plate. I just hate sports because I hate being uncomfortable. I had enough of that shit as a kid with all the trauma going on in my life. I just want to be comfortable. I don't want to have to sweat and have a hard time breathing. It's not worth it. And when you're outside, there's bugs. I hate sports. Why am I here? It freaks me out how long their faces get. When you look at them when they're teenagers, you're like, oh, that's a normal face. And then you see them as children and you're like, this is better. But it doesn't make, it's just I just like to draw characters with really round faces, and so that's the art style that I gravitate towards, but it's just the shocking difference between their squat little baby faces and then their long teenage faces. You're like, something's different. Akarsha is pitching. She raises her eyebrows at Noelle as she winds up. Wake up. What? Wake up, Frenchman. You're in a coma. I am not. You're trying to confuse me and failing. That's really stressful. That shit's not funny. I don't suffer from, like, that kind of, I don't know what the word is exactly. But I don't have that particular issue, but, like, for people who do, that shit's not funny. I have a hard time not confusing dreams with reality a lot of the time, just because I dream about shit that happens to me in real life quite often. So I'll wake up and be like, did I actually have a test, or was I imagining things? It's especially really bad when I have bad dreams about missing classes or not turning in assignments on time. Even though I haven't been to school in 2 years, I still have those. I have dreams about getting lost in the school and not being able to find my class, and then I have bad dreams about things happening to my parents' relationships, and then my health, like my teeth falling out. That oftentimes when I wake up, I have to double check to make sure that nobody is divorced or dead, and I have all my teeth and shit. But one never knows. Akarsha pitches the ball. Maybe it's visions of a life I am not yet living. Swing at the ball. Through sheer luck, Noelle manages to hit the ball. Not sheer luck. You're good. Yay, good job. It pops straight up. Noelle runs to first base with the agility of an old man with 2 broken legs. Good job. I got it. Krista catches it in her mitt. The runner already on first base gives Noelle a strange look when she runs up to it. Noelle, you're out. Stop running. It's embarrassing. Leave her alone. She doesn't know the rules. Jesus. What? Why? She caught it, genius. But so, why can't I run? How come the runner on first isn't out? The rules of this game are really incomprehensible. I understand, Noelle. But then you have to remember... Never mind. I was going to say, even little children do it, so you gotta... It has to make sense somewhere down the line. It's okay, nice try. I don't need praise for failing. I'm not stupid. I don't know. That serves a function. It's to make you feel like you're not worthless just because you fuck up, you know? And it's a reminder that even though you failed, you tried, and that's the good part. That's the important part. Noelle grabs a mitt and joins Dia and the others on the field. But that's interesting to think about. It never occurred to me that someone wouldn't like that. Well, I mean, it has, I'm sure. People hate consolation prizes and shit because it makes them feel, like, belittled a little bit, I think. But it's important for me to remember that sometimes my positivity rubs people the wrong way just because they're not interpreting it the way I mean. We're taking turns batting. Everyone who isn't a batter or runner is defending on the field. It feels so odd to be doing this. I keep half expecting someone to holler at me to get off. Yeah. Yep. Suddenly, Dia swerves back to avoid a bee flying at her face. Did that bee just try to sting you? Come back here, you bitch bee coward. I'm gonna fuck you up. Oh, man. Min moves indignantly between Dia and the bee. This is so stupid. She's trying to protect Dia from the bee. Min throws a punch at the offending bee. This is so... Come on! After silently watching a few fruitless swings, Dia takes off her hat and strikes the bee mid-air with the bill of her cap. Don't kill it! It wasn't doing anything. It was just checking you out. This is cruelty. It falls to the ground dead. Min beams at her with pure adoration. Fuck off. Oh! She just keeps changing into the cutest little shit. Check out that sweater. I love it. When did you move back? Or when did you move back, rather? Emphasis. About 2 weeks ago. Wow, if we had any classes together, we'd have crossed paths way sooner. Does Jinseo go here now, too? No, he's at a different school. He goes to Niles. Did you ask to go here because I go here? I really hope not. That's an easier, less Asian school. Oh, interesting. Why would your parents put you in different schools? They didn't. I originally went there too, but I got expelled. Okay. Expelled? How do you go to a harder school if you get expelled? I mean, I'm sure it's more complicated than that, but quote-unquote harder anyway. What does that mean? Most of the hurdles for what school you go to are economical. Or economic? Yeah. We had 2 schools in my hometown. One was where the richer kids went, and one was where the poorer kids went. And the richer kids' school always did better in every extracurricular, sports, spelling bees, all that shit. Our school looked nicer. And it was like so obvious because it was such a small town. You could really see the difference. And it was like people hated kids at our school because we had like more money. And it's like, no, that's fair. How was Florida? You're not going to ask about the expelled part? I mean, it's pretty fucking apparent why she would be expelled from somewhere. Horrible. They don't have boba places there. I had to drink milkshakes. I know! In California, you can't go 5 fucking feet without someone yelling about boba. But that's crazy. And everyone was white. And, well, are white people that bad? In the South, there's a lot more ethnic diversity than there is in, like, the Midwest. But it's more, what's the word? Segregated. And based on ethnic lines. Not ethnic lines, economic lines. So are white people that bad? They do shit like pull their eyes into slits. Oh, yeah, and go ching chong. Yeah, all that shit. Yeah, I had a friend who was Asian who lived in Georgia. And there was actually like a very small ethnic enclave there as a result of refugees fleeing from Cambodia during the war. But she was like, her and like the other like 3 Cambodian families there were like the only Asian people for like 1,000 miles. Whereas in California, there's a lot stronger representation because of the railroads, and other reasons, but primarily that. It's once you understand kind of the history of things, you understand why certain groups have developed in certain places in this country. It has this unique kind of culture, especially around gold rushes and stuff like that, that are really interesting and helps you understand like why certain places are the way they are. Or go back to China. I'm not even Chinese. I had to get so good at beating people up. What the heck? That sounds like a cartoon. Unfortunately, not at all. I thought racism was over. Dia, people are still fucking racist in California. I don't know where you're from. Me too. But they showed us that cartoon every year in class where they time travel and then there's segregation. There's still segregation. What happened? It's the same old shit. It just looks a little bit different. Beats me. The next batter strikes out. Liz, who's acting as the catcher, returns the ball to Akarsha. Akarsha fumbles with it and drops it on the mound. Everyone watches disapprovingly as she scrambles to pick it back up. That was an illusion. A trick of the light. No, we clearly saw you mess it up. Noelle, don't call her out. Just let people live. It's Dia's turn at bat now. People are vicious at this school. Dia hits the pitch with a downright scary amount of force. The ball shoots over everyone's heads and lands in the tree in the distance, causing several startled crows to flap out. Yeah! Whose side are you on? We're supposed to be on defense. Okay, but you have to admit that was sick. Nice one, Dia. Thank you. Dia's like, yay. That's so good. It's Min's turn at the plate now. She immediately grabs the heaviest bat they have. Natch. Min Seo, are you sure you want to use that? We have other bats that are closer. This one is fine. She hasn't even tried the other ones. But in general, people your size should use the 31-inch. No, I'm not some weakling on the mat. It's not about that. It's about how force works. Physics. On the mound, Akarsha paces back and forth as Min squares up in the batter's box. Are you trying to psych me out? I bet you can't eat 5 crayons. Oh yeah, I bet I can. These two are a nightmare. A match made in hell. No eating crayons while the club is in session, please. Actually, Noelle, how about you try pitching now? It's been a while since we switched. Me? Noelle switches places with Akarsha. Bring it on, you weak bitch. Fuck you. What are you insulting me for? We're on the same side now. No, we're not? What the heck are you talking about? Don't baseball pitchers pitch to their own team? No. No. Everyone is shooting Noelle appalled looks. No, you pitch against the enemy. It's the pitcher's goal not to let the batter get on the base. Oh, I see. So that's why they pitch at such high velocity, so it's harder for the batter to hit a touchdown. You got it. Very good. Noelle, have you ever watched a baseball game before? Can you even name a single baseball team? I can't. Oh, no, I don't know. So stupid. I swear to God, the 49ers are football. Right? Oh my God, someone in the comments section hates me. Well, I can cheat because we're at 15 minutes, so I'm going to close it off and answer in the next episode. Bye.